he was on the booster seat. He made $3 billion from
Yep.
the hearings.
Yep. Oh, you made a lot of it. There we go. Hey, everybody. It's Nelson Buck. I got a really bad cold. I can barely talk. But we have two Briannas, so that's going to be super cool. So we do this live chat every day, Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. We're here today with me with a cold, Mike, Danny, Brianna, Josh, and let's talk a bit about the Zuckerberg hearings, because there's a lot of misunderstandings and a lot of people saying stuff that's fake news. And I've been listening to the entire streams of at Bloomberg. So let's get into it. What do you, Mike? You were saying that he's a complete fraud and a scam and all that, right?
No. I said he wants his 15 minutes of fame, which he's getting. He's making money.
Well, what I think is happening, and I'm going to talk slowly here because I'm really out of breath. I got congestion going on here. what I think is happening. Oh, we got background noise. Brianna, you got two microphones going here. How's the other one? I got background noise from somebody. Who do I have a noise from? There.
The noise is not me. I was muted this whole time. See.
So So what I'm seeing happening with Zuckerberg is actually really freaking genius. Everybody thinks that he was subpoenaed to go in front of this hearing. He requested the hearing. He requested to stand in front of the committee of senators and governors, to be Congress people, to be questioned about what's going on behind the scenes. One is allowed to apologize to the world free of charge, right? It gets his face out there. It gives him a long span of time where people can see his face and trust it. Everyone knows that longer someone talks, the more you believe them. And oh, Jesus. But and then there's something else that I found out. There's a person that made the app that harvested the information out of Facebook. That person then sold the information to Cambridge Analytica. Oh my God. Cambridge Analytica will be brought in front of this same committee in the near future. What I think happened here was Zuckerberg knows that Cambridge Analytica is going to be brought in front of the committee. He demanded to have a session for himself now, because the person who's going to be in now first leaves the best. That's what I think. What do you guys think? Mike? You're muted, Mike. Michael?
What I think is Congress is a bunch of idiots and has no idea what he said.
Oh, no, that I agree. They are so stuck on the idea that he's selling information where he's not selling information. And I'll explain to you what we do. We do it too.
I also think that Facebook's about to kill their business.
No, I don't think Facebook's going to die. I don't think so.
They just said during that hearing that they're not ruling out a paid version of Facebook.
No, but they're not ruling it out. But they're going to keep a free version. Zuckerberg always wanted to have a free version at all times. But they're gonna run a program that's going to be paid and you'll get no ads, like YouTube's doing, the YouTube Red, right? But hold on a second now. Hey, get back here. Hey, get back here. I will call you Zuckerberg and put you in a hearing. There. Problem solved.
In which case was that?
Oh, my dog.
Are you calling your kid a dog? Jeez.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so going back to what I was saying. When we run banner ads, someone comes in and give us a banner ad. We run your banner on our network. We don't give you... hold on a second. Who's that? Okay, cool. Thanks. Sorry about that. Weird noises behind the scene. Nobody's supposed to be home and I'm hearing footsteps. Wow. So, if Mike gives me a banner, or John gives me a banner, and I put it on my network...
They're coming to kill you.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Man, your microphone is loud. Can you dim it down just a bit? I'm not kidding, man. You're spiking in red. Your microphone's like... It's just blaring. Listen to the recording after. So, if somebody sends me a banner, and they say, I want to advertise to all these people and I'm selling skis... I don't give that person my list of people who are on advertise saying, here's everybody who wants to buy skis. No, I run that banner in front of those people that are interested in skis. My client base never leaves my server, and there's nobody that has access to my server information. It's me that handles the banner coming in, and I match up the data, and we show the ads accordingly. And that's what Zuckerberg is trying to get across to these people in Congress. They don't have a freaking clue because they've got this thing in their head. Oh, Jesus. When you buy a list of clients, you get a stack of paper with clients' names on it. That's how they understand. They don't understand the internet and how it works. It's really frustrating. Zuckerberg must have his head trying to explode right now. Mike, stop reading. Get on the show and talk. Dad, you too. Come on. Freaking freeloaders on the...
I'm just trying to figure this out.
Figure what?
There, I muted my computer audio, right?
Yeah,
How's it now?
because you keep talking to yourself while we're trying to talk, and it overwhelms everything.
Hey, what does my sound like now?
It's a little bit better, but it's still loud. There's still spiking in the red. Go ahead, talk again.
I'm still here.
Oh yeah, we can hear your air conditioner. You can hear your TV in the background, everything.
I don't have a TV on the background.
Well, you got noise in the background that's making noise. We can hear it.
Why is this so loud?
That's what I'm saying. It's his. It's his setting.
Yeah, Josh, can you tone it down a bit?
Turn on your microphone sensitivity because you're way too sensitive. Go down to half. It'll be great. You're set to right now to max. Anyways, what do you guys think about Zuckerberg? I'm trying to stay on the topic here. I don't want to get into tech support with microphones and stuff. That's not the deal here. Go
I
ahead.
have no idea what to think.
Well, what about Mike? Come on, Mike. You had a whole bunch of stuff to say right before the show, and now you got to time
Well,
out.
yeah. The thing is, I still believe that something has to be done in a clear sense. And there was so much news about it that he even himself 3 days ago says, "Oh yes, we're cooperating with Mueller," but at the same time, then they say, "Oh, 2 days ago." Then he repeated himself and said, "Oh no. I thought that there were probably subpoenas out."
Yeah, well, we got to understand that they do have subpoenas, but it's for other topics. That was another misconception. Oh my God, I gotta get over this cold. But
Okay, how's my mic now?
Try again, Josh.
I just cut it down to 60%.
oh, it's a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so but Mike, shutting down Facebook isn't going to solve the problem. Before the show, you were saying that they have to shut it down and start and fix it. It's not going to solve the problem.
Eventually, it's up to the government to say, buddy, it's time you either shut it down or revamp it seriously, and put everybody out.
Yeah, but the problem is, how do you revamp it if you can't run it?
That's the whole thing. It's a very complex problem.
It is because you're talking about
You know?
human language and human thought and human expression, and you're trying to get a computer to understand all this. That's the
Because
problem.
just imagine the hundreds of millions of people that are using Facebook.
Oh no, billions.
Well, you know what I mean.
There's over 100 billion transactions a day.
Because
But there's not 100 billion people in the world, so.
No. 100 billion transactions per day. Photos, posts, likes, posts, the transactions. Yeah. But no, there's over 1 billion people a day on Facebook worldwide. Now, oh jeez. What I would suggest that they have to do is they got to shut down their API. First off, it's nice to have apps. Shut that section down temporarily and start vetting who is a good client using the apps based on their previous history. Allow them access. When somebody new comes in and says, I want to build an app, watch them closely and work with them as they build their app and see what they're doing. You see? So you can only have 200, 300, 1,000 people build apps at one time, but it's better to do that slowly than have 10,000 and have one of these guys from Cambridge Analytica in there. You see? That's what I would suggest. The content side of things, you gotta understand, the guy that made this pulled the information using the API, the application programming interface. He respected 110% all the rules of how it's built at Facebook. He extracted all the data using all the rules established. He harvested all the information, and then he sold the information to Cambridge Analytica. There's the
Which is a
breakdown.
no-no. That's where the no-no is.
It's a moral no-no. There's no law that says that you cannot sell information. You see, in our terms and conditions that I'm updating, because I'm listening to this, I'm updating a lot of this stuff. If somebody harvests information from Mardocs, and we find, actually, if anybody scrapes information, we find out somebody's scraping information now and selling third-party information, we're knowledgeable of this, we're going to be terminating their accounts, period. Because it's unethical. You do not have the right to sell or purchase someone else's information.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be one of our big things. But there's so much fake news around what's going on. People are not watching the news. Well, I don't blame that. They're not watching the 5-hour streams. It was 5.5 hours yesterday, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm still watching the second one. There's a third one today. That's a lot of stuff to sit there and listen to, even while I'm programming. You know.
No, like I said, there's so much, with this business of throwing out things any way they feel. You got to verify and re-verify continuously.
Yeah.
Until you find a piece of truth in it. It's becoming very hard for people to know, to look at it and say, okay, this is the right news, this is the wrong news, because you have people who just throw out basically shit out there.
Yeah. Well, like you thought he was subpoenaed to present in front of the Congress, right?
Well, definitely. I mean, if you're wanted for something, you think you want to ask freely.
Yeah, and on the first 5 hours that I watched yesterday, it was said multiple times, thank you, and I want to make it clear, and that we all understand, and the people watching understand that you're here voluntarily, and that you requested to be here, and there was never a subpoena issued. It was very clearly stated, because it looks bad for him otherwise.
That's right.
So he's there because he asked for this. This is what I'm saying. He's requested this before the others get in. Because when the government goes after these other people, that individual that made the app and Cambridge Analytica, there's going to be hell to pay, and Zuckerberg is making himself look real good up here.
Mm-hmm.
I think. If it was me running my business, I want to be there first and give my story first, the way I want it, and then let them deal with the aftermath. You see. But you're right, though. He's very nervous right now, and he's very touchy as to how he answers and what he says and doesn't say.
Well, the whole body language. You see that he's very, you can tell that he's under pressure.
Yeah. I have here in front of me. Here he is on camera, on live stream. You can see the live stream here. I just want to find one spot where I saw it. Well, here's about the best shot. These people all behind him, there's 18 of them, and they're all his lawyers, consultants, accountants, and there's 2 engineers. And that's a lot of people to sit there behind him and say, right, it's if he has to turn around and say to an engineer, do we do this? And that person says, yes, this is done that way, or no, it's never done that way. You see? His entire team is behind him. How much is a lawyer today per hour?
Well, it depends on the lawyer and the firm that you hire. Some of them are pretty expensive.
What, $500 to $1,000 an hour?
I don't think his lawyers are $1,000. I'd say more than that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so can we estimate what $100,000 or more, $250,000 a day?
I'd say probably about 100,000. Probably even say at the minimum $50,000 a day for lawyers.
Just for lawyers and consultants and engineers, programming engineers. That's a lot. That's a lot of money to put out and to cover your ass. And not to mention,
I'd say at the minimum, say 50,000, but probably for him, probably 100,000.
Yeah, it's gonna be more. I mean, a couple times he leaned back and he whispered. He came back and he answered. So that tells you something. You don't expect him to really know the whole operation. That is not possible. No, not anymore.
Yeah,
not anymore.
It's not possible. If he was a one-man operation, okay.
Well, Facebook, you gotta understand one thing, though. The core of Facebook isn't that big. The entirety of Facebook, the core engine of the application is probably no more than 10 megs.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that big. It looks big because there's a lot of connectivity.
That's right.
And then you got all the apps that plug in around this. But the actual core app, the core program is what, maybe 10 megs. you know. Then you add the graphics on and the rest of the stuff. Mardocs.com is 210K. The core program of Mardocs.com is 210 kilobytes, a quarter of a meg. Give you an idea, okay? And then we have all the pages and modules that are plugged in around it. You got the stats, you've got the referrals, you got the wallet. That's all plugged in around it. But the core program, every time you load a page, that core program that runs is only 200 some odd K. So it's really small. What happens after that? Strip down the billions of people using it and bring it down to fathomable numbers, down to 10 people. It's the same thing. It's just that he's running multiple servers, you see. So, no, I don't think he's out of control with his business.
Oh, no, I don't think so either.
But there's a lot going on in the back. Like, he was asked, I delete my data, does it delete off the backups? He can't answer that because he doesn't know when the backups cycle through.
No, exactly.
You know, that's an issue in my terms and conditions. When somebody deletes their account, we're going to delete their uploaded and or created content. Administrative content's going to stay. But your data that's on the backups, I'm going to have to change how I do my backups. I in the past kept an infinite number of backups, just for however long you want. Now I'm going to have to literally say, okay, our backups are good for 1 month. So we might hold your data for 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
You know, once a week. We update once a week. You know, so I might have to rethink how I do my backups for Mardocs anyways.
No, exactly.
You know, because when you delete your information, you want it gone, right? Not left in a backup somewhere 10 years later to pop out by accident. So I've been listening to the Zuckerberg stuff, and very, very financially profitable. Open up your terms and conditions. Listen to what they're saying. Okay, because we're going into social media with Mardocs. Listen to what he's saying. Look at our terms and go, oh, we don't have a clause for that. Add that in. Oh, we don't have that. Oh, reword this. Oh, shit, redo the backups. You see what I mean?
That's right.
The last 8 hours of listening to this, for me, was valuable. It gave me a lot of insight as to what we have to do and not do and what we have to look forward to.
Well, it makes you think about where you're going and how to get there.
Yeah. I just wanted to laugh at the idiot. I want to see him, mock the board. And I got caught in going, oh, wait a minute. This is actually valuable.
That's right.
What do you think, Dad? Scam or artist?
No, what I was thinking about is I wonder who the senators have back there as staff to help them out. There must be some specialists up there before they ask questions and so on.
No. They did the research behind the scenes, but these are people like you that don't know shit about how these things work.
Well, we don't know. The senators don't know.
No, they don't know.
Some may be fluent. We don't know.
No.
Dude, these guys are sitting there thinking you still use tin cans and string.
There's one guy that said, "Are you telling me I can go on Facebook right now and delete all my information at will?" And Zuckerberg goes, "Yes, Senator. Yes, you can." And he goes, "You're telling me I can get all my information, correlate it, and export it to another platform?" Zuckerberg goes, "Yes, you can." And then you can see his face go like, "Why would you want to?" These guys are idiots. They're complete morons in the background. You know. One lady in the whole thing, one of the senators, wanted Zuckerberg to explain how the likes work. And it's not hard. You click the thumbs up. You say you like the post. He tried to explain it to her 3 times. She does not get how a like works. So no, these people are morons. You know, this isn't what they should be involved in. But it's not bad. Everybody has to learn from someplace, right? Did I just upset everybody? Cricket. Morons?
You heard that.
Well, apparently my mic is too high, so I can't talk.
Oh. You've heard about Congress being the opposite of progress, right?
Yeah.
Because pro is the opposite of con.
Yep.
Yeah. We heard that from Josh last week. Week before.
Every week.
So, needless to say, on Monday, we're going to have a revamped version of our TOS for Mardoc. So it'd be a good idea for everybody to go in there and read it. A lot was changed. A lot was added in.
Can I download it?
Well, you're going to have access to it. You're going to be helping write it.
Mm.
You are competent enough to know what a like is, right?
Let me think about that one.
I know what an unlike is. Does that matter?
Yeah. Hey, Mike, what's the difference between upload and download?
That's a very good question.
You don't know?
Hey,
You don't
Are
know?
you going to need my
well, you want me
spelling
to upload
skills?
files or you want me to download them?
Oh yeah, Brianna.
Upload,
Yeah, Brianna.
upload is always slower than download because when you upload, you're eating. When you download, you're shitting.
That's right.
Oh Jesus.
Are you going to need my
Yes.
spelling skills?
Yes. Everybody's welcome to look it over. I'm using Google Docs, so when I'm gonna finish writing it first, and then you can go through and do all the spell check and stuff.
Okay, cool.
Just gotta be careful. There's a lot of commas and stuff in specific places. They have to be there. It doesn't. Remember, it's legalese, not regular English. So it's
Right, a lot of comments.
government stuff.
Maybe I'll leave the. Maybe I may just leave the comments alone.
Yeah, because punctuation, it's not too bad. It's the spell. I don't think there's any spelling mistake. I just got to go through and check and see because does and does. I always mix up the certain words. But hey, what would you guys think about Mike? We did a live show Monday through Thursdays, and one day a week we put aside and we started a show up and called it the town hall meeting.
We'll need definitely much more people to put their nose into it. You know, like a lot of members.
Well, what I want to do is I want to get more paid members involved in contributing to how we develop the site.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, is one day a week we do a town hall meeting. Only paid members get in the room, and we exchange our thoughts, talk about topics that have to be dealt with at Mardocs.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now it's the TOS, so on and so forth. New functions coming up, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, and catch up on who has to do what, because somebody might be doing blog posts or somebody might be writing a how-to document or something. Catch up on how they're doing it. But or is that something? Do you think that's something our members, our paid members, might be interested in? What do you guys think?
Well, we definitely need much more people involved. A lot of, you know, like people like paid members and all that to be able to say, you know, put in your 2 cents. It's free to, you know, put in your 2 cents.
Well, no, hold on now. It's not free. Paid members.
Yeah, but it's free to give your 2 cents.
It's free for you
if you're a paid member.
It's free for you.
If you're a paid member.
No, it's free for you because you only paid once.
But you know what I mean. It's like a meeting, a town hall meeting.
Yeah.
And basically put in your 2 cents to let us know what directions you want.
That's it. You know, it would have to be all Mardocs and all driven around Mardocs, not you know, going off into blah blahs and.
No. Definitely only for Mardocs.
Yeah,
that's the. You know.
That's it. Now, because if we do it at Zoom, I can program the room to have a password, and paid members would have to go into Mardoc's website to get the link for the Zoom room and the password.
Okay.
To get in, so it'd only be for paid members for that meeting. So that would be an option. Do we broadcast the town meetings?
Yes, that would be a very good idea because you want people to put in their 2 cents.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You know.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. What do you think, Dad? Is that a good idea?
Hang on, I'm reading.
Reading what?
The post.
The post? What post?
Later now. Later.
In the news, old man reads post, takes an entire day, skips show. More at 11. Stay tuned.
No snow.
No
Is
snow.
John coming in today?
I would hope so. Is he online?
I haven't seen him.
No, I don't think so. I think he's too tired.
Mm.
Between his wife coming back and stuff, I think he's burnt out. Or he's feeling burnt out anyways. Hey, cool. Oh my God, this cold is terrible. So guys, bring up another topic. So that I don't have to talk. Aliens.
Bring up a topic. Hey?
Aliens.
We already have too many aliens.
Illegal ones especially.
Look at Danny. There he goes. You got any comment on that, Danny? Or, I understand you had a problem with a lady with a veil on.
Well, she wants to be a police officer. And she wants to wear a hijab.
Yeah, but she doesn't cover her face. So it's only a hair cover.
Yeah, but the
Oh,
liberals say okay.
it's just over top.
Yeah, yeah.
I got no problem with that.
I got no problem at all with that.
It could be a problem if a criminal grabs her with it and tries to put it. It would have to be like slip away, to not so that she doesn't get choked. You know,
Well, listen. They had one. They had a Sikh here. I mean, he went to court for the
yeah,
against the RCMP.
yeah. But when you grab his towel and you pull it off, you're just pulling that off. Her, if you grab it like a hood, you could potentially choke her. You know.
Yeah, but they're not that tight. If you take a look at what the design she's got,
Yeah.
I think it comes off.
Yeah, Velcro, and she might be really smart, bulletproof, bullet resistant, made of Kevlar. A Kevlar, was that hijab?
Yeah,
That's actually smart, bomb resistant.
but no. I mean, we live in a very small world.
We're living in the world that Nostradamus said. It's the end of the world as we know it.
You could ask your dad about that. It's not the same as when he grew up.
But no, there were no hijabs, and if there were, they were running away from you.
I got that, Mike.
You got that, eh?
Yeah. Now I'm going to sit on it.
That's right.
Rotate.
You see, old guys understand each other. Don't have to go any further with the conversation.
Then why are you going on?
That's okay, Mike. I'll see you at the barn dance on Saturday.
Oh, Jesus. More Hayloft babies. No coffee today, people. Tea. Hot tea. No, but
Tetley or Red Rose?
Salada.
Salada. Yeah, that's right. Salada.
Oh, Salada, okay.
Yeah, it sounds more Arabic than the other ones.
Red Rose don't taste like no rose.
I don't know why they call it red rose. Oh,
It tastes like tea.
yeah, that's it. Oh, my daughter came over. She's a nurse, right? So she's like, I gotta get my stethoscope. I want to listen to you breathe. I'm like, no, stop doing that. You got pneumonia. No, I don't. I've got mucus stuck in my throat. And I gotta get it out. Ugh.
I told you, the Hungarian hat trick, man. You can't go wrong.
I tried it.
Hey?
I tried it, and I slipped, and now my left nut stuck up inside.
Oh, well, accidents do happen.
Yeah, I know. It just happened to me. I'm now officially a one-ball man, and I might be off to the rodeo.
That's right.
Copyright. No, but I think the town hall idea would be a good idea. We got to get our members more motivated into participating in the contribution to the site. So I think it's a good idea. Now, if you guys have some ideas on how to bring more people in, it'd be a great thing to do. Now, what day do we do it on?
That's a very good question. That we'll have to look with,
Thursday seems to be a good day for that. When I look at the stats, Thursdays a lot of people show up.
Yeah, but for me, you see, at the moment, it's not a very good day.
So what's a good day for you then?
Well, Wednesday is a very good day, or Friday is a very good day.
We will accommodate you, Mike.
Okay.
Yeah, but Fabi comes in on Thursday.
Oh yeah,
right?
I'm sure Fabi can shift it around.
Oh yeah, she's not Mike. Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, Fabi is fabulous.
No, I like you say, have a meeting like that, and people join in, and they give in their, or maybe for the members, what you do is send an email to every member and see if they're interested.
Yeah.
You do have their, just give a kind of broadcasting that says, hey guys,
Well, yeah,
this is.
Yeah, I think we are going to do that, and even put in the email what the topic's going to be, because what we're going to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if they and you could give them a space if they can't attend, at least to give their thoughts on it.
Yeah, that's right. Tell us what you want us to talk about, kind of thing.
Yeah, and if they have thoughts on the subject that we want to talk about, send us something in writing.
That's right, because like I always say, the paid members, I always refer to them as our virtual shareholders. It's their opinions matter. I think it's a big deal.
No, it really is. I mean,
Yep.
that's what makes up the company.
You know, it's not just my site; it's our site, and that's what I want to get people to understand: is that it's for all of us, not just for me. You know.
Hmm.
I don't have very much to talk about.
We ran out of stuff already.
Yeah, got to run out of stuff, and there's still 45 minutes to go.
Gee,
Yeah.
where's Josh so we could pick on him?
No. Josh talks too loud.
Hey,
Josh talks too loud.
I think he's gone.
I muted that no, he's there, isn't he?
No, I don't see him.
I don't see him.
Did Josh leave? Oh, Josh left. Oh, okay. Hey, it was some peace and quiet.
He went to get his microphone fixed.
Yeah, no kidding. Jeez.
No, that was bad.
Oh no, he's got the gain on his microphone set way up. He's got the same mic as me, and on the back of the microphone there's two knobs here, and the bottom one, no, top one, the top one I got to set to 3/4. He should have put it to 50%. And
Because depending on how close he sits to it.
no, but I can hear his air conditioner and everything. You know, he's got it set way up. His sensitivity is way too high. It's
Air
bigger.
conditioner.
Yeah, the background sound you were hearing was his air conditioner in his room.
Or a dehumidifier, maybe.
Or whatever.
Air.
Well, yeah, well, whatever. The machine in the background or something running, and you could pick it up. The microphone was set
Yeah.
because I can put my little fan on, and you guys don't hear it. The sensitivity for noise sensitivity is set low enough.
I heard a weird noise a while ago there when you asked Mike, what do you think about it? He said, wait a minute, I got to think about it.
Yeah, those are the marbles tried to rolling out. The metal balls.
Sounded like an old Edsel.
Hey, it takes a lot longer for old guys to think about something.
Because we got too much knowledge.
That's right.
It's like defragmenting something. It takes a while.
That's true.
I went and got myself a bottle of ginger ale, and I don't know where I put it.
Of course, you got it in your hands.
No,
You forgot it.
Oh,
That's extra old, Mike.
That's right.
Yeah. It's time for the pasture.
That's right.
Oi. Fun. Okay, guys, come on, guys. What else are we talking about? We got to fill an hour.
We got to fill in that. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to fill an hour here. Come on, how are we going to do it? Any scams out there?
Well, yeah, income tax scam.
I'm not kidding you. We got 30 minutes to fill the hour.
It's very hard. It's
And I will beat you guys senseless if we end the show now and say goodbye. We end it and everyone goes, hey, so anyways.
What the heck? I'm trying to get the phone to mute completely.
Yeah, you gotta touch the screen and say mute. Right before it starts to do a reverb like it's doing right now.
Okay, now, have you tried honey and lemon?
What for what?
Your cough.
No. Hot tea, and by tonight I'll be fine. Seriously. Oh my God, I hear myself talking. Rihanna, your speakers are too loud. We're picking you up as you talk. Well, come on, Mike. Give me an idea to talk about. What's
There. Go back to.
Oh, my. Reverb.
Speaker and lower the speakers, not raise them. Crank it up. There, that should be okay.
Oh, Nelson, is there a way that we can get a kind of a
Sure. Yes.
all in one place? Maybe I don't know, to put all our resources on. Where me as an individual, I'd like to put everything in one place.
To do what? What do you mean? To do what?
Where say I belong to traffic exchange and mailers, tools I use, like a resource place.
Yeah.
Is there some kind of a software I could use or anything like that?
But what do you want the software to do? That's what I'm not getting.
Well, I want to be able to put all my Euros,
Yeah.
and
What comes to mind
banners.
right? What comes to mind right now is a spreadsheet.
Yeah, but don't you have something automatic?
Oh, there's got to be management software out there already that exists for Windows.
Hmm.
Mike wants to do all the scraping from one area.
Oh,
That's it. Exactly.
don't say the word don't say the word scraping. That's bad. That's bad.
I want to be able to scrape my computer clean.
Yeah,
and quickly.
Yeah, don't say scrape. Oh my God, don't. But you mean to manage all your because Mardoc.
Yeah, to management.
Mardocs. At Mardocs we started to do that, and we started to build a downline builder. And that went astray because everything that got put in is starting to break up. People's links don't work anymore and stuff. Maybe we can just revive that and use that instead. So when you say banners, you mean their banners? You mean?
Yeah, they're banners where you've got everything in one place. Like if you want to use one banner, you want to advertise a site. Oh, he's got banners here, he's got this there, and all that.
Right.
Where you could just go yourself as the and say, okay, I'd like to pull this out. I'd like to put this on my site or stuff like that.
Hold on. Who's sharing the screen, guys?
Brianna.
Looks like Brianna.
Yeah. Why? Brianna, you just made the whole screen of the stream go black. Cuckoo. The whole stream just went black. There we go.
Oh, we're back again now.
Yeah. Otherwise, everybody in the world sees black.
Brianna experimenting with something?
Well, because I open up this instead of having to go co-host, everybody has access to it. But don't play around with buttons on the stream, please. Do it after the stream is done. Then you can play with it all you want. Otherwise, it looks like crap on the stream. No, but yeah, when you go into the Mardocs resource section, we could make it so our users could plug in a URL, a website, if it doesn't already exist. Categorize it, and then plug in their link, and then have the down because it is supposed to be a downline builder. So if I put a link up, my dad comes in, he sees it. Okay, he signs up underneath me, kind of thing.
That's right. Yeah.
I got to sign up under Mike.
Whatever.
Not in this lifetime.
That's fine. But when you say banners, do you mean that you want to have that website's banners on our site available?
No, I'm talking about a personal management software.
Okay.
That out to control, because listen, we sign up to too many things.
Yeah, but stick with the banners. The banners you're talking about, are they your personal banners that you made or theirs?
Their banners.
Their banners. Oh.
Their banners.
Because I was thinking more along the lines of you create a banner to stand out.
No, I know what you mean. Like a lot of people, they sign under. Say he's just a newbie, and he's starting off, and he does 200 sites, and he's got no control on it.
Right.
What you want to give him is a control to say, listen, yes, you could have your thing. You could put in your URL, you could put in their banners, you could put in their sales letter for space,
right?
Whatever, but not to affect the Mardoc site.
Well, I thought it would be neat that if you put a new site in, then their downlines that sign up underneath you at Mardocs will see your link. Then they sign up underneath you automatically, and then your content that you plugged in could be available to your downline or anybody else.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Because then if you brought the banners in and imported them into to Mardocs that have all the links feedable, because let's face it, sometimes you promote these places and the banners, you can't get to them.
No, exactly.
Their sites down or whatever. Still nice to have the banner, the advertising ready.
That's right.
Yeah, it could be that could be a real extensive project to finish building. We should work on that. So as the secretary of our town hall meeting, Mike is going to write all this down, right? Mike?
As a matter of fact, you know what? Maybe I should write it down, and then I'll shoot it over to you.
Yeah, write it down, secretary.
Yeah.
Now I understand why we only see his head.
Yeah, that's what.
That's right, because I've got the dress.
No miniskirts, huh?
That's it. Hey, all in favor for designating Brianna treasurer? Raise your hands.
Designating what?
Brianna as treasurer.
Go ahead.
Oh, there we go. Brianna, you're treasurer of the town hall. There you go. Okay. Is that a smile I see? No. Really? I'm seeing a smile. No, Brianna's going to be treasurer and spell checker.
I got 2 different screens on Brianna here. I don't know why.
Because she's playing around with her cell phone and stuff.
Okay.
But she's
okay,
having fun. Leave her be. Don't bug. Leave Brianna alone.
She's starting to be like Mike, huh?
It almost fits. Leave Brittany alone. Oh, jeez. Hey, she's my favorite Brianna. Okay, leave her alone. She's the only one I got. I don't have any other ones. they're few and far between. You got to go all the way to Louisiana to find them.
Yeah.
But or another option is, like I said, we do it once a day. We can announce it at the beginning of the week when we're going to have the town hall meeting, so we don't have to have it every week in case nothing to talk about. You know.
That would make sense.
Leaving the other days available for just general chat.
Yeah.
General yakking. Stuff like, ins and outs. And that'd be cool because we can get people to give us their insights as free users, but the paid members are the ones that make the ultimate decision on the votes.
Mm-hmm.
You know. I think that'd be cool. I also think that when we start showing our paid members that they can vote on the decisions that are going to come up in the program, in the development of the site, I think they'll start pitching in because people love giving their vote on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if their name is seen.
And what are you going to do if you end up with a 50-50 vote?
Well, then I vote. Seriously. No. Seriously, in the corporate charter of the board of directors are 3. The other 2 have to vote, and mine's a breaking vote. So if Kelly and
isn't that called the dictator?
No, but if Kelly and Tina are disagreeing on a topic, my vote is a breaker.
No, exactly.
Yeah, because I'm the CEO. I'm the top.
Yeah.
I'm the chair, so I'm at the top. Look at me.
You may have an appointment with Congress pretty soon.
Yeah, then I was like, no, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Oh, wow. No, I don't, to hold like Zuckerberg is doing, to hold us cool like that, explaining over and over and over again how stuff works on Facebook, and I know how the stuff works, to do that and keep us cool the whole time, that is fucking awesome. Because I would have already lost it. I would have already gone to the point of saying, you idiot! I've already said it 10 times in the last 2 hours. And get arrested and be held in contempt.
Well, that's the purpose of these meetings. They repeat it to make sure that they find a flaw in your armor, a kink.
Nah, they're just morons. I can't believe that. I just can't believe it. You know, and the thing is, they're not asking the right questions. They're asking, my information, is it safe? When I delete my account, is it deleted? Who has the right to see my information? And are you selling the information to advertisers? They're not asking the right questions. They should be asking about that API. And Zuckerberg is not giving any hints to the API, the Application Programming Interface. He's staying clear of that word, API, and I bet you his lawyers told him to do it. Because once they start to ask about how does the API distribute the information, oh shit. You see what I mean? Because now you're going to have, oh, you mean people can write apps to extract all the data? Even though right up until now you say you never distribute any information? He's been staying away from the word API. And that's
kind of a very tricky.
Yeah, they've got to start asking questions about API. Now, Zuckerberg isn't going to talk about anything that he doesn't want to talk about.
Well, he's been primed. I mean, you have to be primed to go through things like that.
No, but still, I mean, if you're in an accident, you're not going to tell the cop, yeah, I was going 52 miles an hour instead of 50. Right? You're only going to answer the cop 50 when he asks you how fast were you going. But if he doesn't ask you, you're not going to tell him, right? See what I mean? I wouldn't tell the Congress anything unless they asked me directly.
Well, they might get around to it because, I'm sure they got people in the background.
Yeah.
Now they know, Nelson. You just told them.
Mike, what you were asking Nelson and a town meeting and all that, it's all useless, right?
What?
But yeah, Nelson's got the deciding vote. We're never going to get anything.
My vote is only a vote if it needs a tiebreaker. If you guys are if minus me, if you guys are an odd number of people, problem solved.
That's right.
It's if there's an even amount of people minus me. So if we're 51, I mean there's 50 and 25 and 25 say yes and no, I have to break the vote.
And then you're going to have a split in the organization, your community.
That's okay. We need controversy. What's his name? What's that guy? A rapper's name there? Eminem. He says controversy is good.
It is.
It is.
That's what changes. That's what changes. That's what makes change.
Well, that or when you get up in the morning and put a fresh pair of underwear on.
Well,
that's
I
change.
don't know.
That's change too, isn't it? You don't do that.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Nelson. If you don't wear any, you don't wear any. What can I tell you?
Okay. Because you wear Depends. Hey, I got.
You see that Danny knows. You see that?
Yeah. I noticed there's no flies in your room there, Mike.
I have a box, guys. I have a box of Depends here. If you want it, I can mail it to you, Mike.
No, you ever notice there's no flies in the room?
Oh Jesus! Josh is back. Hello, Josh.
Hello, Josh. Where are you?
He's got problems with his speaker, I think.
No, I had problems with my computer actually that time.
Yeah, there you go. Now you sound perfectly fine.
Yeah, well now I'm on my cell phone.
Well, there you go. Now you sound normal and sociable.
Holy crap! What a concept.
I just swore. All this time, all I had to do is lower my volume, and I would have been sociable. Oh my god. That's okay. I'll take all that Adderall off your hands, or Josh, if you don't want it. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I looked into locally what it would take to buy one tablet of Adderall. I was just curious to see what it would take to do it. And within about 3 days, just when talking to people, discovered it's about between $20 and $50 a tablet, a dose. I can just from where I'm living here, there's about 20-30 people that will sell you it, like instantly. Go on Facebook and say Sherbrooke Adderall, and all these Facebook posts within the last 5 minutes saying I'm selling Adderall. Who for $20? Yeah.
John.
You got about $5,000 sitting there, dude. Go hide that.
Wow.
How many milligrams that one, Josh?
How long in one of your cells there, Mike?
Just 10 milligrams.
Just 10?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's no good. I'd have to take 4 at a time.
on the what, Danny?
Take that many.
Well, we're selling drugs now.
Yeah. No, but it is incredible how easy it is. You know the commercials when we see that they're saying that to hide your drugs because your kids will sell them. It is incredible how many people will sell their parents or their own medication for a few dollars.
Yeah.
It's outrageous.
Well, it's becoming an epidemic, really.
Cocaine was a drug of the 80s. Adderall and Ritalin are the drugs of the 2000s. Yeah.
No, not really. Out here, it's the biggest thing is heroin, unfortunately.
Well, heroin, yeah, but I mean, they're not getting to heavy duty stuff there. HD, right?
That's massively a problem here.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
Oh, it's a huge problem in America.
But no, where you're living, or like in America in general?
Well, here too. It's actually the biggest problem here.
Oh yeah.
There's a heroin epidemic.
I mean, there's heroin problems here in Canada too.
No, I mean it's an epidemic here. It's bad. I mean, even the local ER gets 2 or 3 overdoses a week.
Oh yeah.
Not in the sticks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and in Chicago, it's probably more like 2 or 3 overdoses a day, if not more than that, probably.
Now, heroin is made from what now?
I don't know. Well, I do actually. take that back. I do know some of the drugs in there because one of the problems in America, unfortunately, is
It is.
can't get Sudafed because-
Because heroin, if I remember right, is a derivative from mixing ASA and morphine, isn't it?
Don't know. I mean, I just know that it's, it's a big problem here. Heroin is one of the biggest issues.
Yeah, it's a highly addictive drug. Yeah, I know. I know there's sulfuric acid involved in the creation of that stuff, and
I would say heroin and meth are the two biggest problems.
meth is the worst. Yeah, meth is the worst.
Yeah.
But if you want to go with meth, I mean, let's face it, your Adderall literally is in the same family as meth.
Yeah, I know.
You know, so there's your problem. We're feeding meth to our kids, but instead of consuming 200-300 milligrams of this stuff a shot, you're consuming 10-20 milligrams.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and at least you know where it's coming from. You know, but no, I know programmers that are on this stuff. They'll pop a pill when they got to get a big project done, and they'll work for 16-20 hours straight and just they're coding. That's all they're doing. Nothing else matters. It's insane. And I think they all work for Facebook. You know, Facebook, Zuckerberg, cricket. Oh, screw you all. That was a joke and it was funny.
We had to think about it, right, Mike?
That's right. That's why we put out the disclaimers.
What disclaimer? John's not here. Johnny's not here. It's 51 minutes.
We don't laugh at just anybody, Nelson.
Hey, Mike, I got a sore throat and I'm congested. You wrap up the show, Mike.
I just don't know how and my brain's just not working there.
Oh, come
Ask
on.
Danny. Danny's pretty good at it.
No, Danny's too old. I'd leave it up to Josh, but it might come out antisocial.
Oh no.
Anyhow, everybody. My name's Nelson Buck. This was the Murdoch's Daily Live Chat for what day are we today?
Friday the 13th.
Friday. Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
And I'm still alive? Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Friday.
did you not? And you know what the messed up part about it is?
What?
You know what you forgot to do?
What?
You forgot to look up what today is.
Oh, we haven't done that for 2 weeks.
I know, but today is a perfect day to do that, man.
Oh, what is today? What is it?
Oh, today is awesome, man. You gotta love it.
Oh, okay, hold on a second.
You gotta see it.
Oh,
You gotta check it out.
What's the URL again? Day of. What is it? Day of the month again? What is it, Josh?
Days of the year.
Days of the year.
Back out.
Okay.
Today.
Hold on. Days of the year.com. Blame someone else day.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's a perfect day to do this.
Oh yeah. Blame someone else day. Friday the 13th. Oh wow. Blame somebody else day. Anyhow, we do this show Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, noon Pacific, and 9 p.m. Berlin time. I got a really bad cold. I got to go lay down and watch TV and cough my lungs out. We'll see you guys on Monday. Everybody say goodbye.
All right, goodbye.
Make sure you blame Nelson.
And where the hell's the button?